As many of you know, if you've been watching this channel, I had a near life and death experience a few days back. My kayak tipped over in a sea cave. I was washed in, and I was deep in this thing, man. I was like 100 yards in this cave getting plowed by 6-foot waves, and I thought I was gonna drown. I thought it was over. So obviously I remember it like it was yesterday, and quite frankly, it almost was yesterday, so it's fresh on my mind. But what I want to talk about today is this feeling that I got aside from the I need to get the hell out of here feeling. Because it's a little darker, it's more confusing to me, and I don't really have an answer to it, and I'm hoping that maybe one of you does, maybe one of you understands where I'm coming from when I'm about to say this, but it was weird. Because as I was in this moment, thinking that I'm gonna die, thinking that it's all over, I'm gonna pass away inside of a Pacific Ocean black hole and drown to death. As I was thinking this, I had this weird feeling of calm wash over me. And I'm not sure what it was, because in that moment I should have been terrified, and I was partially, but it was this feeling that I was okay with it, that I was fine. It was maybe this thought that, okay, it's my time. If this is where I'm meant to go, this is where I'm meant to go. And I kind of came to this acceptance, but obviously nonetheless continued to fight and eventually made my way out. But now I'm left with this feeling and this memory of this thought that entered my mind. And I'm not sure what to make of it, because part of it makes me think that maybe my depression is at play here. Maybe this thought that I've had of death many times came back to the surface and was present in that cave with me that day. And I think if you deal with depression, if you've dealt with any type of mental health for a while, you understand that a lot of times you do question your reason for living. I know I talked about this in another video with Abraham Lincoln, how he needed to find meaning to justify his misery and his suffering. And I've had to do that myself. I've been trying to find meaning, trying to find a reason to continue on. And so far, the main ones that I have are just my family and friends. Obviously, that was there with me in the cave that day. I'm thinking, no way in hell am I gonna die in front of my 2 good friends out in front of this sea cave, or is my mom gonna get a call that Preston passed away in a hole in the Pacific? So yeah, that was part of it. But I've been left with this thought, though, that my life really, aside from my friends and family, has no real meaning. I don't really do anything to contribute. I haven't helped anyone in any major way. And I've been searching for a way to do that. And that's part of the reason I started making these videos. I wanted to share my journey, share some of the struggles that I go through, just really with the hopes that one of you could relate and understand that you're not alone in whatever you're going through. And that has given me a sense of meaning, but it's kind of fleeting. Like, sometimes my videos really come across and feel that way, but other days, like yesterday, they just kind of feel a little pointless. Like I'm over here just hedonistically going through life. I just can't shake this thought that I need to be doing something more. I need to be contributing in a way that's helping more people, or helping people deeper. I'm not really sure how else to say it. And this whole sea cave experience really got me thinking that way, that if I passed away here, is anyone gonna be worse off aside from my family and friends? Probably not, because I really haven't made a greater contribution to society as a whole. I'm searching for some purpose, some cause. And up until this moment, I don't really think that I've found it yet. And that's something that I'm praying for almost every day that I someday find. But right now, yeah, I don't have it. And I think that's part of the reason I was thinking the way I was in this life and death situation. I was just thinking that, yeah, I'm not really doing much for this world. I haven't changed anyone. I haven't done anything that's made a difference. And maybe that's just what I have to come to terms with, that we're not all here to be mass influencers or like have a great massive effect on the people around us. Maybe just having an effect on 1 or 2 people is all that some of us are meant to do. And that's not to minimize it, but it's just to say that I think in today's day and age, a lot of us, including myself, have this skewed perception that we need to have drastic influence and we need to make a name for ourselves. But maybe not, that's not the case. And I guess slowly that's what I'm coming to terms with. I'm really hoping that I can find a way to have a cause and have meaning in my life, but yeah, up until right now, I'm not really feeling it. But I just wanted to make this video to let you guys know that if you're in the same boat, if you're in your life wondering what the purpose of it all is, you're not alone, and you're not the only person who's thinking that you could be doing more. That's me too, man. See you guys tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed this video. Yeah, that's all I gotta say, guys.
It hits. And dry.